Robin.
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
This old gag.
Yes, it truly is. Ow. It truly is an old gag. But it's our old gag. And damn it, we're here for it.
I miss the old days where every 3 to 4 years we just blow it up. Because then it makes everything new and different for a while.
Yeah. Like right when we started saying this old gag, we'd wind up blowing it up.
Yeah.
But now now it literally is this old gag.
It's an old gag. We just sit here day in and day out. We would get bored, and then we would do something crazy, get the media talking about us, and then we would just change it up.
And have to move on.
I tried hard yesterday with the Asian jokes, but I guess I got to do another show. I'm in the FU stage of my career.
Yeah.
I was flexing those muscles yesterday. Not even a bite on the internet. Fuck.
Nah.
It does what he does. Not a bite on the internet. What is it going to take?
I think it was.
What is it going to take to blow this shit up so we can have something different?
I think it was. I think it was pretty cool. She was pretty cool about it.
Esther Ku was all right.
That's why. Yeah.
People are really confusing because a lot of people really liked her and a lot of people didn't like her laugh or something.
She had one of them Asian girl laughs.
Yeah, but
put their hand in front of her face and go, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Was it kind of like an anime?
Anime,
laugh?
Yeah, oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, she was all right. She had some stinky ass fucking backup players though.
I was trying to get that going, but no one was brave enough to come forward.
It was.
I was challenging Mars. He let me down.
You know what it was?
I was challenging Roland. He let me down because they were all making these horrible faces.
Yeah.
Because the smell was horrendous.
That, especially the one guy with the big Yosemite Sam mustache.
The Derek Smalls.
Yeah, Derek Smalls from Spinal Tap mustache. He, wow. He stunk so bad. It actually brought a tear to my eye. Not from the smell, because I was thinking of Tippy Tom.
Aw.
Yeah.
Brought you back?
Yeah, brought me right back to his stench.
I wanted to talk to that guy.
Yeah.
It was all about Esther Ku yesterday, but that guy had something going on.
He had some stories.
He had a massive crystal on his chest that he dug up himself. And I don't know what kind of powers that crystal had, but...
He's a crystal miner. He would mine... for crystals, I guess that would.
But where do you mine for crystals?
But
South Africa?
Africa. He went there, and yeah. So he had this big green crystal around. It looked like kryptonite or some shit.
It did look.
And wow, maybe that just kept him from showering. It's like some magical thing that kept him from taking a fucking shower.
No, I figured out her deal. She smokes pot every day, unless she was lying about that. So she's running with
a bad crowd.
Well, if she's smoking pot every day,
and
she's in Central Park every day, that's a dangerous combination.
Yeah.
Because you see the hippies just hanging around Sheep Meadow, it's called. One part of the park, and they all just kind of sit in their hippie circles and play music and stuff.
I fucking hate hippies.
So I think she might have walked through the park one day and sat
in the merry month of May.
In the very month of May. And she sat down there and she made some new friends.
Yeah,
they were horrible guitar players.
Yes, awful. and just they stunk in every sense of the word.
And let me ask,
figuratively, literally.
And this isn't fair to do. We don't like doing this when the person's not here, but we're discussing this.
But
if she wasn't adorable, I was going to say hot, but I think the word for her is adorable.
She was one of those cute things.
If she wasn't an adorable Asian comedian, if it was, say, a guy,
Jesus,
let's say it was a guy that kind of looked like Joe DeRosa, and this guy was playing a ukulele and playing parody songs like that,
right?
Would we have been as polite?
Well, there absolutely would have been things being thrown at him while he was playing. Yes, we would have thrown things at him.
Because people were yelling through their Twitters yesterday. They're like, what the fuck, guys?
But that's like...
I'm like, she's adorable, though.
Yeah, but that's like saying, let's say a guitarist came in and instead of being really good, really sucked.
Yeah.
It's like it's what it was. Look at that.
Look, she's got a little pinky in her mouth.
She's wearing very high on her head pigtails.
Right.
Like those little Japanese anime things. Yeah, come on.
I think she's trying to look anime, too, in that publicity photo.
She does.
Does she have, like, serpents, like, fooling around with her pussy?
Trying to fuck her. Big guys with green glowing dicks. What? Yeah, fucking do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anime is so goofy.
I kind of like it in a weird way.
Do you?
Yeah. I don't know.
My ex used to love that shit.
Used to love the anime?
She would get off on anime porn. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I just don't see it. Like, she'd want to pop some in and watch it. Mm-hmm. So she'd put it in like a DVD and start watching it and really get all worked up. And I'm watching like, fucking, I'd rather watch Bugs Bunny. She gets really funny.
Did you ever ask her why she got worked up on the anime porn?
I tried to, like, get
I don't know,
the
man.
idea what it was. And
like
it was the whole, like,
that's hot, though, right there.
That's like a buxom thing with those big fucking Speed Racer eyes.
Speed Racer eyes.
Whoa.
Very big bosoms.
Yes.
Very thin waist, and then you move out to kind of like a Kim Kardashian hip.
Got the hips.
Hip thing. Yeah, man, and the lingerie's on there. I know it's a cartoon, but that's kind of hot. Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, but to watch a fucking anime porn, to me it's like, just fucking, I'd rather watch just porn.
That's kind of hot.
Well, yeah, but
I think they lose me when the eels get involved.
The big fucking
and the tentacles,
octopus tentacle dick thing.
Yeah, that's when they lose me.
Yeah,
but if it's a girl like looking like that and then doing the
some evil Japanese guy grabbing his dick,
I got so excited yesterday because Gawker said, "Oh boy, another wiener photo." Did you see the latest wiener photo they released?
What's the latest
Those
one?
Motherfuckers.
I didn't see it. Is it a good one?
They got me so bad because I got excited. I'm like, this wiener thing is all, we're all about it.
Wiener's all over the place, yeah.
They posted a brand new photo of Wiener, and it's just this girl that sent in a picture going, I don't know, but, I took this picture with Wiener.
Oh.
And she's dressed up like a hot dog from a couple years ago. And,
geez.
And Wiener's got his arm around her as she's dressed like a hot dog.
Wiener and Wiener.
I'm like, oh, man.
I get it. That's crazy.
If they're posting pictures like that, I think the story's over.
The story's done.
By the way, once again, Gawker, where's my nice fucking bottle of wine? Where's my thank you?
Ooh.
Because when we were tweeting that picture, I fucking put at Gawker.
And it was recognized as the site.
It was recognized as the site, so I'm waiting for my thank you gift. I don't do that shit for free anymore. Where's my gift? Everyone tweet Gawker today and tell him that Ope wants a bottle of Silver Oak Cabernet.
Very nice.
I hear Duckhorn not as nice. I was talking to a wine guy.
Really?
Do you like Duckhorn?
No, not
You're not a cab guy, though.
No, I'm not really a cab guy.
So why don't you're obviously part of this too. What kind of bottle of wine do you want? Let's do this.
Well, I just had my wine closets restocked.
Who cares?
So
we're talking about really nice wine, something that might be a little dusty. You know what I mean? Where the label's starting to really kind of fall off.
I don't think you're going to get that from Gawker.
Well, we better because, I purposely wrote at Gawker when I sent my picture.
I don't see that happening.
And they owe me. Why?
Gawker people.
Why? They're not the New York Times. It's Gawker. Get me my fucking bottle of wine.
Probably send some cheap shit over here.
No, I don't want cheap shit. There's the wiener picture, by the way.
No embarrassing wiener photo emerges, and it's him with a with a wiener.
Right.
Dressed up like a wiener with a mustard all over it.
Right.
I guess advertising for a wiener place.
How bad is your life if you got to dress up like a hot dog and walk around some village?
He is so fucking fixated on his dick. And I absolutely think that it has something to do with his name. And growing up with the name Wiener is probably one of the roughest fucking things that can happen to a young man, a child, growing up.
Sure.
Because kids, as we know, very cruel, Opie.
Of course.
Very cruel with the names. And if your name is Wiener growing up, you are going to fucking be, Remember Welcome to the Dollhouse?
No, that's...
Welcome to the Dollhouse, that movie?
No.
It's fucking great.
That's from the 60s or something.
No.
70s?
No, that
80s?
was a 90s fucking indie movie.
No, I don't remember that.
But the girl's name was Weiner.
Oh, really?
And they would be like, Wiener dog, Wiener dog. I'm going to fucking rape you, Wiener. Wiener dog. She was such a ghoulish, creepy girl in that.
I don't remember that. I don't think I saw
Remember
that
this
movie.
chick?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Okay, yeah.
That movie's great. She gets a crush on the lead singer of her brother's dumb band that he plays clarinet in. The rock band that he plays clarinet in. She fingers herself and she hurts her wrist.
I never saw this movie.
That's hilarious.
I recognize the girl.
Yeah.
'Cause I've seen that picture a million times, but all right, I'm going to Netflix this thing. I'm going to check this out.
Yeah, that movie's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Just look at her locker. See, Wiener sucks.
Big time.
Big time. And then someone wrote big time. Wiener dog.
So you think
Fuck you, Wiener dog.
You think going through life as Anthony Weiner really started to affect him?
I think that's what fucking did it.
You know, this
Heather
guy.
Montero, something.
And you got the president of the United States saying you got to go, and he's just hanging in there. This is amazing.
Yeah.
At this point, it's amazing.
Well, now,
and I don't want him to leave. I want to see. I want to see this play itself out now.
Yeah.
I've never been a fan of the guy having to step down. I always want to see it play out.
See what happens
and see
when
how
it plays
just
out.
Ugly it gets.
But this is it playing out. He's taking it as far as it can go. Everyone telling him to get the fuck out of here.
Even his constituents are now saying 60%. I think it's up to.
Yeah.
And even Boner is telling everyone that Weiner's got to go.
Boner's saying Weiner's got to go.
What the fuck? You saw those headlines, right?
Oh, yeah.
Boner says Weiner's got to go.
Weiner's got to go. And I guess McCarthy was saying that
hinting
he's gone. Yeah, hinting that he's gone within like a day or two.
Well, why is she babbling about that? That's not her place.
She's a New York fucking politician here on Long Island. Shut her fucking mouth about guns.
Yeah, you don't like the gun thing with her, right?
Yeah, she's a real Second Amendment nudge.
Yeah.
We really, us in the NRA, we really don't like her very much as far as her policies go.
She's in your way.
No, not my way yet. There's enough sensible people out there that listen to what she says and don't do anything about it. But Plaxico is another asshole. He's another one that's got to do his thing. You know, he came out and like is joining together with the Brady people for the Brady. You know, remember the Brady Bill? There's a whole Brady Foundation now on gun safety, but it's not safety. It's pretty much it's a huge gun control.
Plaxico went from carrying a gat in his underwear to now like.
Yeah.
This organization?
To now this organization. He's in cahoots with them.
Does he mean it?
I doubt it.
Or is it part of his community service or something?
He probably loves guns. If you
of course he loves
put
guns.
a gun down your sweatpants like that and you fucking got your gat.
He loves guns.
He loves guns.
He loves guns as much as Tracy Morgan loves talking about the gays.
Loves talking about the gays. Right. And he loves his guns, but he got caught. He went to jail.
So now he's got to play it the other way?
How about you love legal guns?
You know why he's doing it? Because
Yeah.
it's not a guarantee he goes back to the NFL.
Right.
So he's got to look like this guy.
Yep.
This is more fake shit.
It's the same shit with the fucking, the dog fighting. What's his fucking...
dog fighting guy?
Yeah.
Mike Vick?
Michael Vick? Yeah, Michael Vick.
I thought you meant Dog the Bounty Hunter for a second.
No, well, him too, but... Michael Vick went and started speaking out for animal rights.
Right.
And the NFL snatched him back up.
He's this close to doing a middle-of-the-night commercial.
Oh, one of those commercials. Hi, Michael Vick. Take care of this dog with crusty eyes. And
we need the Sarah McLachlan for this bit.
his little paws up. That's
Right.
sad. He can't walk but on 3 legs.
Yeah, here's a guy that used to hold the head of the dog under the water.
Underwater and fucking drown the motherfucker.
And now he's a guy that's really close to doing the commercial.
Yeah. Hi, this is Michael Vick. If you got a dog or a cat that look like this, well, look at the cat with the crusty eyes and his running nose. Look at this dog, ain't got no teeth.
Teeth.
Dogs gotta have teeth. He can't eat with no teeth. I'm Michael Vick. Pledge whatever you can to give these animals a home. I used to drown the motherfuckers, but I don't no more. Thank God I'm considered a pretty good goddamn quarterback, or I wouldn't have no career left. Because I make these dogs bite each other till one of them died or shit. Look at this one, hobbling around. What's that mangy shit on his ass? Look like he's ashy. He needs some lotion. I'm Michael Vick. Please give all you can to these little dog-ass motherfuckers that I used to have bite each other's throat until they bled out.
But not no more.
Not no more. I'm saying please give generously to the Michael Vick Dog Ain't Need No Gook in Its Eyeball Foundation.
And as you're doing that, there's a picture of Michael Vick holding a nice, cute little dog.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't want to be doing that.
Please.
That's in his DNA, man.
He's fucking, he loves fighting dogs. Loves it.
You think as he was holding that dog, he's kind of shaking inside, getting the itch?
He's feeling the muscles going, it's a strong dog, motherfucker.
Getting the itch?
Yeah, look, he's got his hand on that dog's chest, probably going like, ooh, that's a strong front end on this bitch.
Right.
I bet I'll put that one in the ring.
My humble opinion, there's no way he changed to the point where he's now holding cute dogs in publicity photos.
Look,
there's no way that's the same guy.
The dog's adorable.
Get the fuck out of here.
He wants that thing tossed in a ring. Stop it.
These celebrities don't get that shit by me. Maybe some other people. Plaxico now,
and Plaxico
with the Brady
now
people,
with the Brady, gun safety foundation. Whereby gun safety, by the way, the whole Brady organization means if there are no guns, it'll be safe. You'll be safe from guns, and that's the Brady way around it.
You know, and I gotta be honest with you, I used to sort of think that.
Yeah.
Until I started really listening to your gun stuff.
It's just,
I don't know where I am completely with it, but you've opened my mind, because you know what, I do something very different than most fucking assholes out there. You listen to both sides and then start kind of forming your own opinion on stuff.
Yeah, you form your own opinions,
and you've kind of turned me a little bit on the gun thing, a little bit.
I mean, a lot of people would love a country with no guns. But if there were no guns, if you could wave your magic wand today and have absolutely zero guns in the United States,
then it would all make sense.
Well, it would make sense, but then you'd be like, well, I need a good club, because there's still, now the guns are gone. I'm not saying the violent people are gone. Mm-hmm. Oh, now there we go. Now you need a good, strong club or a knife, because the bad guys are going to get a club or a knife, and then you're going to have to defend yourself with that. And then there'll be knife or club control groups saying too many people are being killed by guns and knives, and it's by knives or clubs, but it doesn't have anything to do with the guns anymore. It's still violent people that want to hurt other people out there. Now, if you could wave your hand to get rid of that, then the guns wouldn't hurt anyone, because no one would want to kill anybody. And then you just have fun at target shooting or hunting or doing whatever you want. There'd be the occasional accident, but that happens with cars or anything else. But you're still going to get violent people.
Oh, yeah.
So the gun argument really doesn't hold up. And if you look at some of the biggest crime-ridden areas in the United States, they have the strongest gun control laws in the country.
Right.
So that really doesn't make much sense. But I've said all this before. So
many, many times.
Where?
And in many, many different ways.
Yes, I'd rather talk about Kathie Anthony.
That's what's up.
Oh, did I watch that trial yesterday? Oh, boy, the prosecution wrapping up pretty much. I think today they'll wrap. The defense takes over for maybe a week or maybe just short of 2 weeks. Giving her side of the story.
The defense is going to kill him, huh?
I don't think she's going to testify. I absolutely don't think the prosecution made their case for murder one. I didn't see it. I watched a lot of this shit, but I did not see a case for a first-degree murder. There's too many. There's too much doubt there that it could have been accidental and she hid the kid. Could have been some type of neglect that killed the child, and then she hid the body in the woods. Could have been something to do with the father and her in cahoots, getting rid of the body so as not to do something with the grandmother, upset her. So there's too much shit out there, too much reasonable doubt, where I don't think they're going to come back with a murder one conviction for this Kathie Anthony angel. this sweetheart of a girl.
Your tweets are great.
Oh my God, these
how do they get a hold of you?
Housewives.
But how do they get a hold of you?
I tag everything with the hashtag Casey Anthony.
Right.
So it goes to the big Casey Anthony page where all these housefraus hang out and watch the trial
and talk with each other.
And tweet every 2 seconds. So they see my tweets and here's what else I did, which was so
you're putting
killer.
You're putting the hook in the water.
And they're
going for it.
And they go for it. And then I checked out on Twitter and I looked at everybody that was following Casey Anthony, had the hashtag Casey Anthony from Orlando. Now, I was only looking at the people from Orlando, and they are fully involved in this.
Of course.
So you find the mothers and the wives that their profile says, I'm a mother of 3 young boys, or, I'm a single mom. And you hit them with, you look at their tweets about the Casey Anthony trial, take what they said, and you're just like, you're just jealous because you're fat and she's beautiful. And they explode. Jealous? She killed her daughter. I go, oh, really? You think so? I go, kids are mischievous. She could have wandered off. She got duct tape wrapped around her face. I go, I know kids that get into a lot of dangerous things and play. And they don't get it. They get so pissed at this, and I can't stop. It's addictive.
It's fun.
You just keep fucking pounding away at these yentas that have nothing but hatred and disdain for the lovely. What I'm calling her now, apparently she got a tattoo. Now, the prosecution's really harping on this. The day her daughter went missing, Opie, and she obviously did not report her missing for another 31 days.
Well, of course.
But she said she was looking for her, and she was using other avenues than the police department. She was looking, though, because Zanny the Nanny had her.
Oh, here's the tattoo, as you talk about on CNN.
And there's the tattoo. It says Bella Vita.
Bella Vita.
Which means beautiful life.
Aww.
And she got that tattoo on her back the day her kid pretty much disappeared, and she hadn't told anyone. So I've been putting hashtag Bella Casey, which means beautiful Casey, and it pisses the fucking yentas off so bad.
Why are they involved with this?
It's one of the biggest soap operas out there now. It has all these little peripheral things that are great. No one knows who the father is of Kaylee, the dead girl. No one knows who the father was. She's the party girl, especially before this happened, because jail's kind of weighing on her heavily. But the pretty girl, nice cans on her, nice ace. And it's just got all the features. She's white. That's a big thing, And
if this was a black mom and
you wouldn't hear about this.
It wouldn't be on.
This shit happens all the time.
Isn't it on CNN and stuff too?
Dude, this is. You know what?
It's not Court TV anymore.
You know how Court TV is now True TV, so they have all their original programming.
Right.
But Court TV made its bones off the OJ trial.
Right.
HLN. Headline News, which used to just be CNN,
right,
and Headline News,
right,
and they would just go through the same stories every 20 minutes or so.
Right.
They are now covering this,
wow,
and they are making their bones on this case. It's great. I punched up a camera yesterday that someone gave me a link to that is just Casey Anthony's face during the entire trial. So I have my TV going with the trial coverage, and then a whole full screen on my 17-inch laptop monitor of just Casey Anthony's beautiful face and lovely flowing hair. And I've been screen capping her laughing. Dude, if you're on trial for your fucking life, would you be laughing?
No.
She is the craziest bitch I've ever seen in my life.
Why the fuck is she laughing?
She's laughing.
It's about your dead kid, this whole trial.
She gives eyebrows and weird eyes to her lawyer sometimes. Her eyebrows go up and she smirks
You think the lawyer's perf switch is going off?
I think the lawyer, I think.
I need 15 minutes with my client.
Yep. I think she's fucking her lawyer.
You think?
I think she's fucking a lawyer. That's my opinion from what I see every day.
Your Honor, I need 20 minutes with my client behind closed doors.
Yes. If I can't get her off one way, I'm going to get her off another. I think he's fucking I think she's fucking the lawyer. But, she, so the prosecution's going to rest. And my personal, layman's opinion, which I would be kind of the juror. The jurors aren't pros at this.
No.
They are a jury of her peers.
You've watched just as much as the trial as they have.
Yeah, I've seen it all. And I absolutely don't think the prosecution has done its job proving, beyond a reasonable doubt, murder one on this whole thing.
Murder one is so tough to
murder
prove,
one's
right?
hard. Capital murder is very tough. You'd have to prove that she meant to kill this girl, thought about it, came up with a motive, had the means, the opportunity, method. They don't even have the method. You know, you're supposed to have the motive, method, and means to a murder. Mm-hmm. They don't really have the method. They don't know. They had people testifying. They don't know how this girl died. They speculate that it was duct tape over her mouth with this little heart. This little heart sticker is supposedly was on the duct tape over the girl's mouth.
Right.
When they found it, this little heart sticker was not on the duct tape. But through forensics, this woman found using special ultraviolet light that found a heart shape on the piece of duct tape. Now you can imply or infer, whatever you choose, that the heart-shaped sticker was over the mouth on the duct tape, and that the mother would do this because these heart stickers were found in the house. But the problem is the forensics photographer never photographed the shape. It never turned up on the piece of duct tape. It's now gone. So it's only her testimony saying that that's what I saw on the duct tape. Mm. Now, she's a professional. She really doesn't have a reason to lie. But I'm sorry, there's no picture of it.
Right.
It's just your word now.
You need the picture.
They dropped the ball on that one.
I'm not following as closely as you, but it seems to me that obviously a very irresponsible mother.
Yes.
The kid died, unfortunately. I don't think she murdered the kid.
I don't think she murdered the child.
I think it was an accidental death because of her irresponsibility.
Right.
Possibly with the Xanny thing. Maybe she was using that thinking I know what I'm doing here.
Right.
Kid dies, and now she's trying to cover it up.
Try to cover it up in one way or another. It could have been the drowning in the pool, which they're saying, and then they try to cover it up again, make it look like a kidnapping.
Right.
And another thing...
Do you think she murdered her kid?
No. I don't think she murdered the kid. I think she was a horrible, irresponsible mother. And even with that, if you look back at anyone's testimony about what kind of mother she was, they always say she was a good mother to her. The kid was very healthy, never any sign of abuse or neglect on the child itself in any time before. There's videos of her playing with the child very nicely. Never any relatives coming out and saying, well, she used to, smack her in the face let her not eat or, leave her home alone for hours on end. No one's come up to say any of this shit. So out of the fucking blue, she, winds up just killing her. It sounds like it could have been some kind of accident. Like maybe she was carrying on some kind of a drugging of this girl so she could go out at night because she couldn't get a babysitter. Mm-hmm. And then there was some tragic accident. But as far as murder one goes, all they need is one person on that jury that thinks like I'm thinking. And I don't think the prosecution's done enough to make the entire jury believe their story.
Sure.
That she purposefully killed this child and dumped it in the woods and went about her business. The tattoo? Sure. Why the fuck would you get a tattoo? Beautiful life on your back the day after your child is missing and you haven't told anyone. Now, the defense is going to argue that that's a tribute to her daughter. Mm. Like, Kaylee, just she's the beautiful life that I gave life to. There's plenty of ways to explain away everything the prosecution has said and cast doubt on it. So a tattoo doesn't make the case. And it's a 100% circumstantial case. You don't have a witness. You don't have alibi that has to be dealt with. So I really think she's not getting the murder one. If they have a mistrial or a hung jury or something happens like that, they might get her on a negligent homicide, manslaughter, something like that. But murder one, if you're rooting for it, and she's when that needle slips in and she's going to die from the death penalty, stop it.
That's not
it
happening.
Ain't happening.
That doesn't happen in general in our country anymore.
Yeah.
Right?
That's not
Except
happening.
for Texas. Texas is still strong.
Ant sounds like he wants her to get off just to have sex with her.
Yes! That's what he's saying.
Why wouldn't die?
If this was a black mother, he wouldn't even be watching.
I wouldn't even be. I have this case.
If this was an ugly white mom, he wouldn't be watching.
Fat white mom.
Of course.
Who gives a shit?
I think we all know that Ant might have a little bit of a crush on her.
I'm just looking. She's perfectly my type.
This is the ultimate crazy broad for Anthony.
She looks like complete white trash, and she's batshit crazy. That's my entire dating life and married life.
It's his whole existence.
Right. Look, there's a picture of her in front of the toilet bowl. She's ready to puke from being drunk.
Aww.
Bella Vita.
Bella Vita.
Bella Vita. Someone said that because it was a black tattoo artist that gave her the Bella Vita tattoo, that her defense will just be she asked him to put her favorite type of cheese on the back, and he just put Bella Vita.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, it's a little jab at that. But we'll see what happens today.
Ant's keeping tabs on this whole thing, so you don't have to.
Yes, and people are laughing at her back knee that she has. And I was arguing, it's like, oh, I hope she gets out and you could help rub her back knee. And I'm like, she just got that from nerves. She was very nervous and got that. And people actually argue with
her.
me.
Her back looks awful. What was that?
Yeah, well, she's wearing a tight tank top. That was during the forensic photography of her tattoo.
Oh, okay.
So, she's wearing a sports bra thing there, and that, it's hugging a little tight. Yeah,
she's pushing out some fat.
She had a little chub going on there, but I think prison will help that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, out in the yard, doing a little workout, shit like that.
Just running away from all the big bitches.
Oh, the big bitches that run the fucking block.
They're
bitches. Just waiting.
She's going to be running an obstacle course every day.
Oh, forget about it.
Away from the big bitches.
Prime meat.
Them's big bitches.
Prime meat, that one.
All right, very good.
Yeah, that's your Casey Anthony trial update.
I believe Patrice is going to come in, which means
nice.
We're not going to be able to play a lot of audio.
No, it's
which is
Patrice's
fine, by
mouth.
the way.
That's the audio.
Yeah, Patrice and his mouth will be here soon.
People were wondering what his take would be on this trial and the fact that if it was a black woman.
Oh, well, that's
and stuff. And these two white girls that have gone missing, and you see their faces plastered on television, and they're beautiful college girls, blonde hair, and we're looking at that like, oh, my God, we got to find these girls. And black girls, there's posters up all the time, and you never really see this kind of coverage.
Yeah, that's just how it is, I guess.
We'll
ask Patrice about that, and I want to talk some LeBron with him too.
LeBron,
because now people are coming out of the woodwork, like give LeBron a break.
New statement by LeBron, by the way.
I didn't see the new statement.
He's covering his tracks. He's saying, because he put out that statement that made it sound like he was better than the people that watch basketball, and they have to go on to their shitty little lives. And
by the way, once again, because it's a theme lately, that's what he truly believes.
Of course it is.
But now he's got the big, powerful people around him going, yo, hey, you're losing your sneaker money.
Yeah.
Maybe your Gatorade money. I don't know who his sponsors are. Like, you got to calm the fuck down. These people are buying your shit.
Yeah.
So now he's coming up with some fake statement, right?
Yeah, he said, basically, I was saying at the end of the day, the season is over. Let's see. Basically, the season is over. And with all the hatred, not only myself, everyone else has to move on with their lives as well. And then he also said that he was never, ever implying or trying to put himself in a place of superiority above the people that hate him. And he probably would have gone further and said, I love the people that do nothing but blast me on Twitter and message boards and go to the games and hate on me.
Hey, man, he did this to himself.
Of course he did.
The way he left Cleveland, he did this. And now just being a chump in the NBA Finals, he did this to himself.
Yep.
He did not show up again.
Yeah.
In the fourth quarter, he was a disaster this entire series.
And he acknowledged that and said they have to move on next year.
He's a fucking head case.
Yeah.
And I'm taking on the LeBron guys.
Oh, really?
You're having fun with the Casey Anthony. I'm taking on one guy's like, he's an NBA superstar. Well, what have you done with your life? And I wrote, hey, me and him are exactly the same. Both of us don't have an NBA championship. Oh shit.
No, you did.
Oh, shit.
No, you did.
So I've been taking on those assholes. Yeah, he's in the NBA, great. But he wants to be considered Michael Jordan, and he's not even close.
He's a choke artist.
I mean, Kobe Bryant's trying to still be like, Michael Jordan. And look what he's accomplished. And they'll argue that point with all the accomplishments Kobe had. This guy's not even fucking close to any of that shit yet.
He's a chokered.
And he's been around a while now, by the way. I think he's done 8 or 9 years in the NBA.
Really, that long?
I think so. He started at 18, right? And I think he's pushing 27, 28 now.
Boy, they sure loved him in Cleveland for a while.
Yeah, man, he was their guy.
That giant fucking poster of him, that giant billboard thing outside the arena.
They're celebrating in Cleveland.
Yeah.
But he's a head case. Dwayne Wade is finally realizing, holy shit, what did I get myself into? This guy just falls apart when the pressure's on him. For whatever reason. Maybe he doesn't, that winning thing scares him or something. I don't know.
Imagine if it's just
he
bad
needs a
luck at the
psychologist.
wrong time.
Or is it a psychiatrist?
No,
man.
A psychologist.
Patrice will break this down way better than I can.
Yeah.
I certainly will discuss with him. He'll break it down for you.
Break down.
If you watch basketball, this guy's a fucking head case, hand.
Yeah.
He had the ball in the fourth quarter, and he couldn't take the shot. You saw the panic on his face.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't that he was just having a bad game. There's something else going on.
Because you always wonder,
He was so unsure of himself.
What a bad time to be in a slump.
It wasn't.
It's like,
Like I said, Patrice will break it down. It was way more than a slump. I'm sure Patrice is chomping at the bit to give his opinion on that whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, before Patrice comes in, Gene Simmons.
Ugh.
I never liked Gene Simmons, to be honest with you.
No.
I grew up a bit of a Kiss fan. I always thought he was a pompous douche, and then when he came in a few times, I was just like,
asshole.
Yuck. He gave us great radio, though, but he'll never be doing he won't do our show
It's
anymore.
great radio because he's such an asshole.
Yes.
You know?
Which we can acknowledge.
Yeah.
He and his wife, it's his wife. Thank you.
It's your fucking wife, whatever the fuck she is.
Shannon Tweed have uncomfortable interviews. Now, this is a work.
Of course it is.
And if you don't understand that, I don't know what to tell you.
It's that Gene Simmons show, the Family Jewels show.
It's a work. Gene Simmons, walks around like he's allowed to fuck any woman, and he probably is. He probably has an open marriage. But it's Sharon's job to be kind of a little uncomfortable with this whole thing and be pissed off.
Yeah.
She's not pissed off. They worked this shit out years ago.
Yeah. But that whole thing is now even passé. It's like, oh boy, look out for their open marriage. Oh, let's hear about it. We've been hearing about it for years.
Right.
You're not shocking anyone. I saw one episode of that fucking show, by the way, and it was
I couldn't stomach it.
I guess they were trying to buy some property down a hill to fucking expand their property or something, and they had the neighbor they wanted the neighbor to agree to something and have to sign off on something. So they invited the neighbor into their house for like a drink and kind of to just hang out and get to know each other. And it was some of the worst scripted, fake bullshit. How people are just fucking taken by this phony television that's out there now is beyond me. I still get people that go, dude, you gotta watch the Repo Show. The guy fucking starts squirting the bitch with a hose and the big guy punches him in the face and no.
And that's why this is on TV. People are buying into it.
People buy into it.
The problem with reality shows, the Osbournes were so just amazing. That was the first one with legit celebrities, allowing cameras to follow them around. And they've been trying to get another hit like the Osbournes, but then all these producers go into these houses and go, wow, these celebrities are dullards.
Yeah.
So then they have to write shit for them.
They got to start
writing scenarios.
Shit. We call it scripted reality or enhanced reality or whatever they call it. It's not reality.
No, the problem is people are, buying into it, so you're going to continue seeing it this way. The Kardashians... Fucking Keeping Up with the Kardashians started their new season on Sunday, I think it was.
Yeah.
2.5 million fucking assholes are watching this shit.
Assisted reality, yes.
You're watching really hot girls just look at their phones all day.
That's pretty much it. Yeah,
that's what they do.
People love it.
And then the mom wishing she was one of the daughters.
Yeah. And it just goes to show you, though, people are sucked in by, they think just because they're seeing it or reading it or listening to it, that it's real. And if one more person sends me that dumb fucking McDonald's thing about African Americans being charged another $1.50 because of the crime and stuff in McDonald's. And it's like, dude, check it out. Like, really? Did you look and see that this was a complete fucking farce?
I want honesty on my Twitter today. Did you think that was a real fucking sign that they put up at a McDonald's? Or were you smart enough to realize this is obviously a hoax and a really good one?
Yeah.
Because the first time I saw that, I'm like, this is impossible.
Yep.
This did not happen.
McDonald's years ago, for some reason, I don't know why, has really steered its advertising dollars toward the black community. And they have all kinds of websites that are McDonald's run about diversity in the workplace, and they love the diversity on either side of the counter, is what they say.
Right.
Either side of the counter.
So would they really have this note?
So they have a note that says, please note, as an insurance measure due in part to a recent string of robberies, African-American customers are now required to pay an additional fee of $1.50 per transaction. Thank you for your cooperation, McDonald's Corporation. I'm loving it. Golden Arches, and then there's an 800 number to call. And it looks as if it's pasted on a McDonald's door, which it very well could be. If you just slap that on there after you printed it out, snap the picture, take it away.
Sure.
It lives on forever in the picture. Now you post it, and people actually, they believe, and weeks later.
Yeah, I didn't believe for a second.
Fucking posting it and sending it like, dude, is this you? They're like, is this you?
Really?
Yeah. And I would not even read it. I'd see, is this you, with a link? And then why am I clicking it? I know what this is.
Yeah.
You're dumb. You're fucking dumb, America. I'm talking to America. You're dumb.
America.
People. The high priest says it should be $3.50. By the way, because
then it would be believable.
Yes, then I would believe it. $1.50, not quite enough.
$1.50, you're
counteract the string of robberies.
$1.50, you're not going to keep the colored out of McDonald's.
No, that's not going to keep them out.
But if it's like $5,
right.
now you're knocking down the numbers.
Right. Maybe you won't get a fucking boot through your soda machine. Or someone's weave plastered through the smoothie machine.
Hey, but getting back to Gene Simmons and this
that's where we started.
I guess it's called assisted reality, unfortunately.
Phoniness.
I remember Keeping Up with the Kardashians, where they all of a sudden, out of nowhere, were like, I think we need a gun in the house. So they went through kind of gun training, and then they went to a gun range.
That's the whole purpose?
And then by the end of the episode, they decided, we don't need a gun.
Yeah, of course.
So obviously someone wrote that, like, you know what? Yeah. A good episode would be you guys
shoot.
You guys shoot guns and kind of talk about needing a gun.
Not even that. I bet it was this. I bet it was a phone call that's like, how you doing? We run a gun range, and we would love to somehow get involved with the Kardashians. And again, we'll pay for some advertising and stuff, because you know how all that works. We're on with the thing shit here. We'll pay for some advertising and stuff. How about that? All right, I think we could write that into the show.
Right.
We'll have the girls decide they want to get a gun, and we'll take them down to this range. And yeah, good idea. Okay, we'll get in touch. So it's not the girls making the reality; it's the show forcing this fake reality onto the girls.
But honestly, I got to say, what do we know? People are watching these shows, man.
Oh God,
they are watching these shows. And eating it up.
There's another one: hardcore pawn. Now, the other Pawn one, which is Pawn Stars, I think there are shenanigans going on in there between the family members and everything. I could see that. But for the most part, it looks like legitimate people bringing in legitimate items, and then they price them and see if they want to sell it or whatever. This hardcore pawn is such bullshit. They got like this, it's supposed to be in Detroit. They got these gangsters coming in trying to pawn off or sell this obviously stolen shit or shit that is so dated, like a VCR.
Right.
And they get into fights with the people. It's so fake. And it goes what I say, 'cause it's on True TV, and they say not reality, actuality. And it makes you think like, wow, this is so real that it's beyond reality. It's actuality, which is they fucking thought this out perfectly. Actuality isn't a real word.
They made it up.
So they made it up. So it's not reality, actuality.
Which means
they got away with saying, look, this shit ain't real.
Which means this happened in the past to somebody.
Yeah, perhaps.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we made this shit up. We're telling you it's not reality.
It's almost like
the slug line of our channel says not reality.
It's a reenactment of something that these guys heard might have happened one time somewhere else. That's what actuality means.
It's urban legend.
Right. But listen, I want to get the Gene Simmons shit out of the way because this is big and people are talking about it, and we want to be the guys that tell you this is all bullshit.
Yeah, please.
Gene Simmons and Shannon Tweed have uncomfortable interviews because I guess they're promoting their new season.
Yeah.
So they go on Kathie Lee and Hoda.
Oh, great. Wow.
Those two dumb broads.
I just got to applaud when I hear those two names put
Those
together.
two dumb broads that I'm
Fantastic.
obsessed with. And Gene and Shannon are uncomfortable. The ladies ask about a show clip where Shannon is mad at a picture taken of Gene with two women.
Well, it's tense in the studio. I got to tell you, folks.
Body
I've
language.
had you both on many, many times. We love you guys, but this concerns me. This is. You're in deep pookie, Gene.
Oh, kill me now.
So, Gene, what you just said that you didn't know those girls except for from that photo?
Please. What he means is he doesn't know their name.
It was a business
Oh, please, Jeannie.
dinner, and you should always have flowers on the table. Wasn't it a nice day today? Did you notice?
Hi.
Positioning my microphone.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, then what are you guys going to do about this? You're going to
What am I going to do?
Yeah, Shannon.
What's he going to do?
Either one could answer that.
Go ahead.
Well, it's clear that men.
Please don't lump yourself in with other men are good.
Oh God. I'm so happy to be here.
There's some really good ones over there on that couch I'd like to get a hold of.
Have a minute.
No, thanks.
God, I hate him. He's such a douche.
Well, I'm adjusting my microphone. His slow speaking pattern because he wants everyone to take every word he says as a golden nugget of wisdom. He's such an asshole.
And she sucks, too.
And she stinks. The acting was horrible.
If this was a real thing where
please,
she wasn't in on it, why isn't she leaving?
Yeah, why isn't she leaving? Why is she on the show in the first place?
Is he that good of a catch?
Yeah, Kathie Lee's setup was great, though, huh? That was believable.
Yeah. Why isn't she leaving?
Yeah.
I'll talk for the broads out there. There's not a broad out there that would deal
put up with that shit.
With a Gene Simmons.
And where do they live? California? Mm-hmm. Look, you know what the laws are in California as far as not even being married? Just fucking palimony?
Oh, she
could leave
walk away with
and take
shit.
half of Kiss's shit.
Right.
Half of Kiss's shit. Fuck a prenup. Fuck everything. Because there ain't no prenup. She'd get half of Kiss's shit.
Do you think Gene is having sex with a lot of women? Or is this completely fake?
Well, he did have sex with that one. We saw that horrible video of him pumping away on just fucking like having a convulsion on a woman.
Like an old lion.
Oh, yeah. He's fucking like an old lion with his ass just going, the underslung ass, just humping her. It's a humping. The woman got a humping from Gene Simmons.
The uncomfortableness, because this got crazy yesterday.
I bet this got wow.
Shannon's fed up with Gene.
So we're going to see in this whole new series this relationship unraveling, right? To this point.
Well,
did you have
pretty much unraveled?
Did you have a fling with those girls, or was it just a picture?
I've had a fling with many girls.
Did you?
We, if somebody they're taking our photo right now, taken out of context.
No, they're just that's our local.
I've never seen you tongue-tied.
Very good. I've never seen those two girls before until
You called them.
No, I didn't call them.
Your people.
Our people called them.
How's this? What's the status right now of you guys?
Well, you'll see. I don't want to give away everything.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
God, right there.
Right there
Thank
proves
you.
it's all fake.
Thank you. Good night. You'll see.
Because it's more important to get ratings for your TV show than talking about how your marriage might be in trouble. It's fucking bullshit.
If you're really angry.
Right.
You know, anytime there's been, throughout the years, whenever anger has popped up on this radio show between whatever members of the show it was, and there's been some battles between, the argument has never stopped for the participants to go, and by the way, argument's going to continue after these words, so don't go away.
Sure.
You play it out because you're genuinely pissed and you have genuine emotion that you want to get out. That's so fucking fake. And I can't believe I have to actually say this, that it's fake. Well, but people, again, America is dumb.
Kathie Lee and Hoda should be the ones going, all right, come on.
Yeah,
this
come
is
on,
so
give it
stupid
up.
and
Stop
fake.
It. Stop it.
But instead they're like, oh, I guess we're going to have to watch then.
Yeah. Well, tune in and see what happens between Gene and Shannon. Oh, boy.
Hope they have the show on at the Botox shop. Is there a Botox shop?
There should be.
Ted's Botox shop.
It should be spelled shoppy.
2 P's and an E.
P's and an E. Shoppy.
Everything, but not looking great.
It's not looking right.
Now, well, you guys have kids.
My kids are in college. They're cooked. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done. As Andrew Dice Clay would say.
Nicholas graduated with honors from college. Sophie is now, as a matter of fact, driving her little smart car all the way to Canada just to get away for a few days.
He held it together until they got to college.
Yay! A lot of couples do that.
Is driving. Could I speak any slower? No. I'm Gene Simmons.
He's so hateable. He's so hateable.
Listen what I say. It's very important. Fucking asshole he is. Jesus, I hate him.
With his stupid Darth Vader hair.
It is.
Fucking asshole.
It does. It looks like a Darth Vader helmet.
What a fucking dick.
Oh, man.
He's got the worst hair.
That is horrible.
Way worse than Donald Trump.
It looks like pubes.
I don't know what it is.
It has the consistency of pubes. It's not like real hair. It is a helmet of like lint. His hair is like lint, shaped into hair.
They need an angle for this new season.
Yeah.
He wants to rock. She's ready to roll.
Oh, I get it. He wants to rock. She's ready to roll. She's going to leave. Do we realize these are people in their 60s?
Right.
Fucking come on.
Right.
We're not talking youngsters here that are, whoa, he wants to party, does he? Gene wants to sit home, kick his feet up and watch TV. And she's content fucking being a housefrau.
Gene has never been about The Rock.
No.
Sorry to the Kiss fans out there. He's never been about The Rock.
Sorry, it's about the money.
It's always been about the money.
Yeah. He doesn't want to rock. And he's doing the rock fucking hand, the rock horns with his hand.
And she's got her arms folded.
Her arms crossed. Oh, you
Don't
ain't doing
cross
that.
her.
And he's like, I'm going to rock. And she's like,
yeah,
no,
well,
you ain't.
guess what I'm
He's like,
gonna
look
do.
at me. I'm going to rock. I got my hair, my glasses, my sunglasses on. She's like, I'm folded. No, you're not. Shit, your grandparents. Shut up. Oh, God.
And he didn't want to do our show, huh? Because I think we're one of the only shows that challenge him on this shit.
Yeah.
Then they went on Joy Behar. So
fuck happened there? I hope Joy at least called them out.
You like to think?
Oh, you would.
Because I think Joy is, I saw her at the Pat Cooper roast, and man, does she have a potty mouth?
Oh yeah.
And you've done her show, and
yeah.
So I hope she called him out on this because, all right, on Kathie and Hoda, they're obviously splitting up. So why would they now go and do another interview?
Yeah. So they're going around together doing interviews about how they don't want to be together and you have to watch.
Yeah.
Stop it.
What's going on over there?
I had
He's a pig, and I don't like it.
He's a pig.
And
Okay.
I'm done.
You're finished with him? But you're not married, so you don't have to get a...
I'm fucking.
Did she say I'm fucking?
Sound like she goes, I'm fucking.
What would it?
This is off the website, so.
Oh, you could have potty language.
What would have changed? Because this isn't Gene in a midlife crisis.
Oh,
Gene has always
late
been this
life
way.
crisis.
And she's always accepted it.
Yeah. So what's?
It wasn't like he was hiding anything from her ever.
No, they were supposed to. It was such public knowledge that these two were in this open relationship. Whoa, look out! But yeah, what changed to make it now it's a part of the show that it's something bad happened.
What changed is the show needed a little pump.
You need a little
pump
boost.
Up, little boost.
Needed a little. People stopped caring after 5 seasons.
Oh, really?
Exactly.
And so somebody went to him and said, "You know what would really make people watch again? Get those numbers up. You guys officially start fucking fighting and talking about how it's over.
How you guys are splitting up, so people, because people genuinely have an affection for you two together." And if you split up, people are going to be like, no. Really? I don't think so. Oh, God, I hate Gene Simmons.
Oh, Chelsea Handler went all over Gene Simmons. Do we have that clip? Let me really quickly. Tom, go ahead. Buffalo.
Hit it, them.
Hey, good morning. That's what I was calling to tell you about was Chelsea. She was phenomenal with him. She was great.
Really?
Was it last night?
Good.
No. It was like, I think it was last Friday.
Shit.
I watched the DVR, so I don't know exactly. But in the past 3 days, 4 days.
God, I missed that Buffalo or... Actually, it's a Western New York accent. I don't even know if you're from Buffalo, but I think you live in Buffalo.
Am.
You're from...
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. I was here when you were here, Opie.
All right, right on.
Older than you.
Wow, 72?
No, I'm 30.
Sorry.
I'm 33.
No, I meant the year,
so
dummy.
I'm a couple years older.
Yeah, just a couple years older. All right, brother. Thanks, Tom.
Have a good day. Bye, guys.
God, I missed that Western New York accent. Yeah, so Gene and Shannon talked to Joy about the show clip with the picture. Oh, so they're...
Same deal.
Holy shit. So that's the clip that they released to the media.
That's the whole thing that they base their promotional thing on. Could you imagine me and my ex-wife going around and saying, well, yeah, we're pretty mad at each other here. You trying to rake me over the coals. Rape me. Well, that too. Could you imagine that?
No.
I can't either.
But do people realize this is fake?
No.
I think one of our bosses sent an email saying this is real. Come on.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I might have deleted this.
Oh, wait. I probably have it.
Deleted this.
I probably have it in the unread messages.
Let me see. I deleted mine. Do you have it?
Let me see. Now, Danny Ross
does a news thing every night.
News stories.
Right.
Every night he sends, he's got, the teacher sending the kitty pics and the Montel partners with pot dispensary, all kinds of fun things we could talk about.
Right.
But then Steve Blatter decided he was going to pop in and maybe top off the list of stories.
Help with the show prep.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
There's nothing wrong with that. And it's Shannon Tweed walks out on Gene Simmons during taping of the Joy Behar show. And then there's a link to the clip, I guess. So he did. We are playing the clip, right?
Well, that was
so he helped out.
Well, you just blew the big get here.
Oh shit! Damn it!
Give a fuck.
Damn it!
You just blew it, Ed.
Oh,
hold on a second.
That is. She walks. Oh, boy.
Dave in Texas. Dave.
Damn me.
Yeah, I was going to let you guys know, man. Covino and Rich completely fell for that bullshit.
Oh, no.
Man, they were just, it was awful. Really hard to listen to.
Oh, man, I like those guys. We got to teach them a little more about this radio thing.
Radio biz, that you got to call people out every so often.
You know how confident I am in the fact that this is fake?
Yeah.
I heard about this. I swear to you, I haven't even heard these clips yet.
No.
I don't need to. I just know.
Don't even have to. You know it's fake.
So I want to say that. That's how confident I am that what we're about to hear is completely fake.
Is fake.
It was awful to listen to.
All right, Dave. Thank you, sir. So let's get into this. Joy Behar.
What's going on over there?
I had
He's a pig, and I don't like it.
He's a pig.
And I'm done.
You're finished with him? But you're not married, so you don't have to get a divorce.
Isn't that good?
You're not married
No,
either.
that's
Good
right.
news.
You're not married.
No.
That's fucking...
What?
A couple things.
Yeah.
How much fucking Botox did she have? Because her mouth doesn't move anymore.
Yep.
She's talking through like a puppet or something. And secondly, you just explained California. It doesn't matter if you're married.
Doesn't matter.
Either way,
Alimony.
Gene Simmons would be fucked in this situation.
Fucked in his A's.
And Joy knows that, but you know, you're not married. But that doesn't matter in California.
And then why does he have to go? You're not married. I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever I say, it's just for you.
Good.
You're not married
No,
either.
that's
Good
right.
news.
You're not married.
No.
So it was a nice day today, didn't you think?
What?
He's
what
got
do you have?
nothing.
2 girls that you took a picture with while you were on the road?
No.
Are you killing me right now? What do you mean 2?
Well, we're out of time.
2,000.
What was the question? We went out to dinner. It was a business meeting.
You don't need to explain. It's not about that.
She was asking
It's not
me.
about that day.
It's about what?
The life.
And what
the
about
life
you've been with him for 27 years. Is it
I'm
new?
tired. I'm tired.
28.
I'm tired of
You're
it.
tired of the life?
Well, the kids went to college, and I'm tired of his life.
Which is?
That stuff. Stupid crap.
Yeah, see, she doesn't want to say
stop.
what it is. So after 28 years of him going around saying that he gets to fuck whatever he wants, she's finally tired of it.
Now she's tired of it. Now she's fucking tired of it. Again,
Why? 'Cause
it's fake.
She stayed in this fake fucking bullshit for the kids? Get out of here.
Oh, yeah, for the kids.
Get out of here.
We have an open relationship.
I get to do whatever I want.
I could be with whoever I want. If she doesn't like that, she can leave.
Because guys have a lot of sperm.
Men are different than women. If I may explain... No, don't interrupt me. If I may explain... Oh, it just takes him forever to get those magical words out. Oh, is he the worst?
To this day, the greatest moment was when he put his hand on Danny's
hand when Danny was
God
typing.
forbid Danny was typing shit for the radio show.
Yes. Oh, perish the thought. Danny's typing. It's like in the background, a little of this. And fucking douchebag Gene didn't even fucking miss a beat. Yes, Kiss will be getting a tour together. And he just leans his hand over and puts it right on top of Danny's hand to make him stop typing.
Yeah.
While His Majesty is fucking yapping about nothing.
Please find that clip.
Oh, it's classic.
We haven't played that in a while.
You just hear.
Right.
And then it just stops, and Gene continues his dumb diatribe of bullshit.
We've always been fans of having the noise of the room when we broadcast.
Well, I like the ambient sound of a radio show.
That's why you hear the door close every day.
Yeah, mics squeak every so often.
There you go. And that was on cue. The door just closed.
The door closes. Jimmy's farting.
Farts.
Whatever.
And a lot of like serious broadcasters.
Yeah.
They want those type of microphones where if you're an inch off the mic, you can't hear.
You can't hear anything. Ow.
We hate that. We always hated that. And we kind of like that. All of a sudden, you might hear some typing in the background or something.
And
but
you know
not
what?
Gene.
It does go back to I'll give Howard some props on that one. Remember years ago, you'd hear Fred just rattling the carts around when they used to use fucking carts.
Yeah.
I always thought that was kind of cool because it gave you kind of a mental image of what was going on in the studio. Mm-hmm. It didn't have to be just this broadcaster on his microphone. Perish the thought any ambient sound is coming from the background. I think it's great to have like little things going on, people yapping. And if I start doing a read, it took, I think, years to stop people from going, shh, shh.
Right.
It's like, I don't care if people just kind of, you don't
Yapping
hear
and
it.
stuff.
It's just a little background noise.
Yeah, I like that about our show.
Yeah.
I said it as far as my music goes and how we do radio. I call it having a little dirt.
Yeah.
I like a little dirt in my music.
Dirt.
When you get into a band and then they go in that studio and make that over-the-top polished shit.
Pristine.
I fucking hate that.
Yep.
That's usually when I start, turning from liking a band.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you hear a little
dirt in there.
little grittiness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Little dirt.
Little dirt.
Just a little.
I hear you.
Joy Behar continues with Shannon and Gene. Talk about doing the next 5 episodes of the show.
So let me try to understand this because I don't know what's going on here. It sounds like you have been together a long time. You have your philandering ways. Is that what I'm hearing?
I like that
Is it true,
word.
Gene?
There have been.
There have been. Are there any now?
Not right now.
Not right this minute.
In the
'cause
last,
you're here.
what, month?
But,
Month?
in the last month.
Month, would you say?
No.
No.
Congratulations.
So she seems
you
to have
pause
had
this for a
it.
second?
I hate
These
this.
two are dullards.
I hate
They
this.
are fucking dullards. Joy Behar is fucking tap dancing. She's fucking sweating. She's tap dancing for her life here. She's the one talking, and then you get the overly important Gene with his fucking wisdom, and then Shannon with one-word answers.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking, they're bore fests.
Right. And what, Gene goes and has sex with whoever he wants, and then
that's what I do.
And then he comes home and is like, "Oh boy, I'm going to be in a little trouble.
I could be in Dutch today." Yes, Dutch.
Here.
No, you're not in any trouble. You're promoting a TV show with the same fucking act.
Gene, you're not in trouble, and Shannon, you don't give a fuck.
You don't care
if this is even happening.
And poor Joy is fucking spinning plates and hula hooping,
right?
To try to get this interview anywhere.
But don't you understand? Just having Gene on your show, man.
Just the name, Gene Simmons.
It doesn't matter
if the people.
It doesn't matter if he actually performs for you.
Fuck Gene Simmons in his asshole.
You're lucky just to have him on your show,
right?
We were lucky to have him on our show over the years.
Congratulations.
So she seems to have had it.
Pretty much.
And yet you're on television in this reality show. It's in the can already?
Yeah.
It's in the can.
How many more episodes after the one I just showed?
So she's had it, but she's out promoting the show.
She's still there. So obviously
the show is filmed.
Done.
But they're going to promote it together.
Which means, aren't they still together?
Wouldn't she just go, you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm not doing any promotion. This marriage is over. Yeah, we've already filmed this, so good luck with that.
So do you leave him in the show that's already filmed? Oh yeah, I left him. So what are you doing here?
Right.
What the fuck are you doing here?
And to the dummies, what network is that?
A&E.
To the dummies at A&E, wouldn't it have worked better if it was just Gene and Gene tells everyone, yeah, man, she just refuses to do press. She is fucking pissed, and I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you what happens. You're gonna have to watch, but it's not good. But to have them both together after the show was taped to making believe that this marriage is over is a crock of shit. It's a crock of shit.
Oh God, I hate this.
Episodes after the one I just showed.
Well, I hope another 5. They ordered another 5 after that.
They
I
did?
can stand it.
And,
Are you going to do the 5, Shannon?
It might.
You might. All righty.
Can you talk, you fucking bitch?
You might.
Are you going to do it? I might.
Why would you? I thought you said you were fed up.
How about elaborating on the fact that you might or might not, or just say something?
Now you know why she, her movie career was horrible, like B-movies or whatever it was.
Fucking spread her fucking legs in Playboy or whatever. That's what she's known for.
But then
Fuck her.
She tried to be an actress, and now we know why she never got any real roles.
Oh, God. Poor Joy had to deal with that. You might. Joy even repeated, you might. Like, could you help me out here? Help me out here, Henry. I'm trying to conduct an interview here.
Go to CNN. Please.
Yeah.
CNN, thank you, Scott S. from Quakertown. He's reliable.
Quakertown.
One of the reliable ones. Stories on the front page of CNN, like this is real.
Stop.
Why? Why does the media go along with this?
It would be like fucking putting wrestling in the sports section. All due respect.
Well, they kind of
all due respect.
They kind of do now.
Do they?
Yeah, they
the
do.
Sports? Is it in the sports section?
Yes, it is.
Because sports section is very close to the entertainment section, and it being sports entertainment.
Sports entertainment section.
Sports entertainment section.
It's on the
one
border.
Page.
It's on the border.
It
It's
is
that
on the
page
border.
that goes from sports to entertainment.
Yeah, you turn the page and you see what's on TV and the reviews of the new shows, and then you flip one back and you see what the Mets did.
If it's not on CNN.com, I'm going to have to knock Scott S. from Quakertown.
Someone's getting blocked.
Down a notch.
Someone's going to get blocked.
Yes.
I'll use my computer because I think it's a little faster than yours.
Well, here's the clip that everyone's talking about today. Finally, we get to this.
In those days, Gene Simmons was on the show. I've heard this before from him anyway. He claims that he had sex with 5,000 women. Do you believe that?
At the same time?
No. If that's true, wouldn't he be in traction at this point?
Yeah.
How's your back, Gene?
My back is good. My schmeckle, not so much.
That's very nice of you to joke about.
It's a joke. Where are you going? What are you doing?
Rude.
She's
so
done
rude.
with you.
It's so rude for you to joke about it.
I was
Really
just
funny.
joking because
Thank you.
she's a comedian.
Here, these back on. It suits you.
Thanks for the question.
I'm sorry. You're blaming it on me? Don't put this on me. This is all yours.
You did the entire setup. Please come back here.
No, I'm not. We joke about it, and it's not funny.
Well, I'm trying to make you feel a little more comfortable.
So it's possible that she's done with you, Jane. How do you feel about it?
Well, I hope not.
You hope not.
Please come back.
Please come.
Please come back.
Please come back.
Yeah, there's a
Well,
guy
I
that
hope
cares
not.
about his woman, right?
I hope not. Poor Joy's like put in the middle where she's got to be part of a work,
Right.
part of a fucking angle.
Yeah.
Oh God!
If he cared
Fuck
about
that.
her, wouldn't he just like maybe get up now and, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Instead
Well,
of like,
thank you
please
for
come
the-
back.
Thank you for the question,
Please come back.
boys. Sort of got
Will
the
you come-
commitment thing going on.
Will you come back?
I don't see it.
Are you coming back?
Please come back.
Please come back.
Shannon, you want to come back? I don't really. She doesn't. She's mad. She's mad.
I'm tired.
Good setup, Joyce.
Don't blame me for this.
Well, you're
I thought that that's what we were talking about.
going to talk about our new season.
See, here's the problem with a person in my position. A lot of these reality shows are they're bullshit. I don't know if it's true or not. So I thought that this is a game. Now it turns out that it's really true.
No, this is...
I really thought this was part of the
no, this is actually happening to us.
The so-called reality show shtick.
Yeah, she's hinting at it. She should have unloaded, though.
Yeah, she should have said this is bullshit.
She's responsible, too, to a point.
She helped the work.
Yeah.
By saying what she said at the end there.
Yeah.
Making it believable for people that were on the fence. Joy, you know it's a work.
Or she could be doing the whole, hey, most of these are bullshit. Like, hey, it's bullshit.
I think it's bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh?
I would like to think Joy is not part of a work like that.
Well, maybe
but she's smart enough to know that's not fucking real. Come on. Come on.
You gotta think.
Yeah, you would think. God, that's awful. Oh, the sex man.
Oh, good.
Has the Danny clip where Gene fucking placed his hand over Danny's hands for typing during his fucking amazing speech that he was giving.
Wasn't there a shushing too?
Was there a shush? I'm talking here and you're typing things.
Are we done with the Joy thing? What do you think there?
Yeah.
Come on, it's fake.
Yeah, it's completely fake. Joy knows it's fake. She stepped in and helped them out, I guess. Whatever.
Maybe she bought into it.
I don't think she bought into it.
You don't think she bought?
No,
Oh, that's even worse.
I think she helped these two out. They're on her show. She's like,
I'll go with it.
Yeah, we obviously would Gene would be sitting there. I swear to you. I fucking swear to you. If Gene was here today with Shannon at this very moment trying to sell this shit, I would be unloading on them both, saying stop.
Of course.
Just stop it right now and fess up that this is a complete show angle.
Hey, man, they accomplished what they wanted. We're talking about it. Everyone else is talking about it.
Yeah.
That's the angle they're taking for the latest season of their show.
Talking about the fact that it's complete horse shite.
I think so. I know so.
I know so.
I'm not even going to say think.
No.
I know so. This is all bullshit.
It's a bunch of crap.
And I bet you even the season ends with her like packing her bags or something.
And him dramatically going, "Don't go.
Don't go.
Don't go.
I love
Don't
you.
go.
I will change my ways.
I will change my ways."
But then all of a sudden it'd just be the credits, and then like, oh God, now we're gonna have to wait for the next season to find out what happens here.
What, are you leaving? I'm leaving. Don't go.
Don't go.
I'm going. Please don't leave. I'm leaving. Don't go. It's just for fucking 10 minutes. Them just going back and forth with their bore speak. Oh, God, enough.
Come on, guys. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I know. It stinks.
I think we can finally break, huh?
Yeah, I gotta eat my sandwich.
Oh, no, we got the Danny clip.
Oh, right. Danny clip.
The sex man has it?
The sex man's got it.
Why don't we listen to this?
Sex man. Oh, Jiminy Cricket.
This is Gene Simmons on our show.
Yes.
And he really was bothered by Danny just doing a little typing in the background. Danny obviously doing something for the show.
Yeah.
Trying to pump up the show that day.
Typing.
And Gene was like, how dare you?
Type while I'm talking.
Don't do that. This is how it went down.
In Europe, you actually had women who were walking around the courts of Europe and actually not making noise while I'm talking. Like this guy's on the side going like...
Danny was typing.
Danny was looking something up on the internet.
Why are you so uptight?
No, I just want to control everything.
It's just a keyboard.
I know, but just a keyboard to you means he's getting in the way of me.
He's looking up stuff for the show.
Okay.
He's not like checking his email.
Flies buzzing around your head don't bother me. They bother me.
Noises bother you?
Well,
does that really bother you?
At that point, I was trying to gather my thoughts, and that thing right there, I think that made me wander a little bit. Well, how come you don't do that when he's talking? Go ahead.
I certainly do.
Oh my God, all sorts of stuff happens.
Well, you let him
do the show.
My dogs,
it doesn't bother
the
us.
dogs at my home don't bark because they're not allowed to. You allow them to shit on your carpet. That's your thing.
His dogs don't bark because he doesn't allow them to?
I don't allow them to.
Can you imagine this guy's your father?
Don't go.
I hear he raised two really, really good kids, but still. At what price? At what price?
Fuck him.
Fucking
Fuck him and his whole family.
Can we get that out there, please? Get the PR department on that one.
Yeah,
that's our quote
work
today.
that angle. Fuck Gene Simmons and his whole fucking family.
That's our quote today. That's what we think.
Yeah, shit.
Patrice O'Neill will
Yes.
join the program next. Stay there.
Beth, I hear you calling, but I can't come home right now. 'Cause me and the boys are doing some radio, and I can't find the sound. Thank you.
Hi, this is Gene Simmons, and you're listening to Opie and Anthony. But you knew that.
Gregorio!
Antonio!
Amy.